Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast series where we have with us our guest Harshita, who has cracked her internship at IIT Kharagpur, and today we'll be listening from her what are her experiences and how she has taken this journey forward. So, hi Harshita,
Hello, Nidya.
can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
My name is Harshita Singh, and I am a third year medical biotechnology student at Galgotias University. And right now, I'm doing my internship as a part of my dissertation at IIT Kharagpur.
Okay, so what is your current affiliation there?
I'm actually doing an internship under a professor, and we are working on Drosophila model and the translation of certain ribonucleoprotein things and their translation and transition to solid phase to liquid phase things.
Wow, that is really scientific. And may I know like what was your selection process like?
Actually, when we were told that we should find our dissertation and internships on our own, we should write mails to different professors, different organizations and institutes. We visited a lot of places in Delhi, Noida, like IGIB and ICPR, National Institute of Cancer Prevention and Research. And I even got a chance at an ICPR. They matlab, called me later when I decided to join at Kharagpur, but their project was on bioinformatics. It was all matlab, computer in silico based studies. And I was interested in wet lab work from the very beginning. So one of my teachers suggested me to join at IIT Kharagpur because the lab work and the research over there is very good. It's really nice.
So, for someone who cracked not only one but two places for her internship, so what would you advise like to someone who doesn't have a strong background in research, and what should they do? Like, what should be the roadmap for them?
As a graduation student, I don't think anyone has a research background at graduation level. You have to find things. अभी हमें एक्चुअली पता नहीं होता मोस्ट ऑफ द चीजें कि कैसे बिगिन करना है, कैसे मेल डालना है, कैसे चीजें करनी है. वी शुड ट्राई टू टॉक टू आवर टीचर्स, वी शुड ट्राई टू टॉक टू आवर सीनियर्स. एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन होना चाहिए. वी मिस्ड these things in almost first 1.5 years. We were not told how to contact people, how to mail professors, how to arrange internships, seminars, how to attend things so that we can actively participate in new things and we can get idea of all over the research and institutes and everything which is going on. तो बट लेटर ऑन व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड टू फाइंड डेजर्टेशन की कहीं तो चाहिए अच्छी जगह पे कि हमें सीखने मिले चीज़ें, बहुत चीज़ें जो यहाँ पे मिस आउट की हमने, बहुत चीज़ें जो यहाँ पे हम नहीं सीख पाए, लैब वर्क और जो जितने भी बायोटेक्नोलॉजिकल प्रोसीजर्स होते हैं. तो देन हमने फिर उसके बाद स्ट्रगल स्टार्ट्स.
Nice. So, what was your first day like at IIT Kharagpur?
Okay. The lab was really nice. Especially my PI, my personal instructor, is he is very helpful, and all the seniors, PhD students, master students. I'm the only one over there, a graduation student. They were like कि जब हमें पता चला private university से आ रही है, वो भी graduation student है because they don't even take graduation students from IIT Kharagpur. Then my PI, Mainak sir, told कि no, I am told that she's a very nice student. She's intelligent. You see her. And now my seniors are they really like me. They teach me everything. They tell me everything, single smallest to smallest thing. They are telling.
So, all in all, like lab environment is really great
Huh.
there at IIT
Lab environment
Kharagpur.
is very familiar.
And like as in research culture and faculty support is really great too. I believe from your words.
I think there are a lot of labs, even in bioscience and biotechnology. I am working in BST, Bioscience and Biotechnology, BSBT department, Bioscience and Biotechnology department. There are a lot of labs, protein interaction
Hmm.
labs. Our lab basically works on Drosophila model and cell culturing, and a neurogenerative law lab, epigenetic labs. So I am not aware of all the labs, but particularly my lab, they have a really nice environment. They like even our teacher, well, Mainak sir, well, my PI, he's like so friendly. You can call me by my name if you are comfortable. This should be the work environment in the lab. You don't need to call them sir, ma'am, or bhaiya, didi. I don't call anyone sir except my sir. Even if he's a PhD student, Jeet bhaiya, he is my senior PhD student under whom I'm working with. So he's very nice. Abhi, one of the major difficulties we faced, we were asked to begin our dissertation in January starting, and our IIT JAM examination was on 2nd Feb.
Hmm.
So we were juggling with both the things. The starting of the internship,
Hmm.
uh, trying to learn all the laboratory things, trying to cope up with the things we missed out on the practical basis, and still we are trying to cover our IIT JAM syllabus. But my lab people were really nice. ऐसा होता था कि कई बार we set a reaction कि आपको 9 बजे आके you have to change these things, you have to take it out of the incubator, you have to change the media and things. तो they are like कि ये तो सुबह 9 बजे ही आके करना होगा. मैं बोली अच्छा ठीक है, आई सी, मैं आऊंगी. तो दे लाइक अरे नहीं नहीं कोई नहीं, तुम तो रात में पढ़ोगी ना जैम का,
Hmm.
हम आके कर लेंगे, तुम आराम से आना 10-11 बजे. तो दे आर नाइस.
So you have got me like wondering as well, and like if any other students are also wondering, so how should someone apply if they want to apply at your particular laboratory, BSBT?
At BSBT, they can go for like they can search on IIT Kharagpur website. They can particularly search for bioscience and biotechnology department. There are different professors, and I have heard like I have met a few of professors, and they're really nice. They give opportunities if your mail application and interviews are really nice, and you um, propose your statement and the research purpose and why do you want to work this and why do you select this, you can get there. I've met people who have got this kind of internship there without any knowledge and sources.
Okay, so what did your research internship application contain? Like what did you mail to them?
Actually, one of our professors, Dr. Somnath Roy sir, he told me that I have a friend, a colleague who has a lab in IIT Kharagpur, and he only has one place for an undergraduate student. So I was like, first I was thinking to get an internship in Noida, Delhi because it was very hectic for me to move there and shift there and shift everything. But later on, when I saw the project, he sent me the details of lab and everything at very later on stage when I messaged him that I'm interested in this and I think I'll be going there because I'm not finding anything suitable for me in Noida.
Hmm.
So he said, okay. Then he shared me the details. The project was really nice. I as a graduation student, I don't know much about research and I don't have a narrow spectrum or narrow point that I want to research on because research is very specific. Research is very narrow. You don't research on a certain broad topic. You research on a specific thing, and as a graduation student, I don't know that specific point. So by the end of our fourth semester, we were not taught genetics actually, basic genetics. So I was studying genetics for my exam, my competitive exam,
Hmm.
and I found a topic of gene regulation, that how genes are regulated, how cells are differentiated into different types of cells, like what is the factor which tells a cell that I'm going to be a liver cell, I'm going to be a brain cell or anything. So that gene regulation part, transcriptional factors which regulate the gene expression fascinated me a lot, and this project aligns with that interest because we are studying the factors which regulate gene expression and everything.
Okay, so you did a lot of efforts in that project, and like as an intern, this is my question: like, how can one leverage these opportunities to best of their knowledge? Because they do not own the project, they are simply working there, gaining experience. So how one can leverage this incredible opportunity to their best?
According to me, when I'm working in lab, I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything except learning. Matlab, everyone in the lab has a box, like if they prepared something, they prepared a sample, something, they name them like this, Harshita, Jeet, this is my lab. I don't even want that. Whatever I prepare, मैं जीत भैया के बॉक्स में रख देती हूँ. उन्होंने बोला ये तुम्हारा है, अपना नाम लिखो. I don't want that. मुझे नहीं चाहिए, मुझे कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. I'm just there for learning. मुझे वहां पे मतलब मुझे honestly I don't even want कि मेरा कोई कहीं नाम आ जाए किसी जगह पे मेरा कोई रिसर्च में नाम, आई एम जस्ट देयर फॉर लर्निंग फॉर बेसिक प्रोसीजर्स कि ये कैसे होता है वो कैसे, एंड लिटरली आई एम इन्वॉल्व इन ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द न्यू प्रोसीजर्स हैपनिंग ओवर देयर. So I just go for learning. Just follow the procedures. Just follow your seniors if they're nice. Even if they're not nice,
Hmm.
just look what they're doing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So that way you can leverage to the best of your like abilities, because if your expectations become high, like if you keep your expectations too low, I believe you'll be getting more than you expect, and yeah, that will be in all beneficial for you. And what would be the final words of motivation for like people out there who are looking at your journey, who want to apply, who want to like take part in research like that? So some final words of motivation.
In the field of biotechnology, there are not a lot of opportunities in research fields specifically. There are industries which are providing jobs and industrial based opportunities, but in research there are not a lot of opportunity. But active participation and knowing what is happening in this research field every time, gaining your interest. What is your interest? I'm always told at lab and everywhere that follow your interest. No matter you're getting an admission, internship, if you're not interested in that particular topic, drop it. Follow your interest, do what you are interested in.
Yeah, because if you are not doing what you are interested in the end, it will get really hectic. And trust me, research is not a joke. So if you are interested in that, then only proceed ahead with that project. So one last question, like if you would have done something differently in your journey from your bachelor's to the point like where you are right now. So is there something that you would have done differently, or like what is the case there?
I would have studied biochemistry more because we were not taught, but biochemistry was our subject in first semester, and somehow, because of some reasons, yeah, we missed the whole biochemistry thing, and I would have studied cell and molecular biology separately. There are a few things I would like to, and follow books. Follow the books are really important. The books, not all the hectic ones जिसमें मतलब एक chapter के 1000 पेज हैं and 2000 पेज हैं, 7 7 parts हैं. No, follow good books. Follow books with good content and less lengthiness.
Yeah, so biochemistry is something that you'll have to revisit again and again.
Again and all the time, even after 3 days, you will forget. Okay, amino acids, serine proteases. What was the function? What does it do?
And so thank you very much, Harshita, for painting this whole picture in front of us, the roadmap, what students can do, and it really motivates us. Okay, even a student at a private university can accomplish their dreams of like working in a research laboratory at such a premier institute. And kudos to you, and make the best of this opportunity. And again, we'll meet you when you'll achieve a different, like you have given the JAM exam. So all the best for that as well. And thanks for joining in.
Thank you.